Hey everybody, it's me, Shauna. I'm back again with the amazing, and I mean that truly, amazing Daniel Moskowitz. And he is the founder of the Superhero Sales Academy and Powerful Sales Solutions. And honestly, he's my sales trainer, and I just think the world of him, and I just know that his system and what he teaches works so well. And I'm just so excited to share what he has to teach with all of you, because I know that sales skills are a challenge for people and they're so valuable. So Daniel, welcome to our little interview here, and to the Haste and Hustle Generation Now community. So take it away, my friend.
So again, my name is Daniel Moskowitz, and I help superhero entrepreneurs gain a new superpower, and that's sales. I help my students sell with love, integrity, and gratitude. Three things you don't normally hear together when it talks about sales. And 16 years ago, I was pressure sold. I was bullied into a sale. I went in to get a little in shape after university. Big, muscly, bound dude came out, and he sold me on everything you could think of. He sold me on the towel service, the locker service. He's like, you need a trainer, you're going to hurt yourself. He sold me on everything that I can think of, supplements to bulk up my muscles. And I walked out of there. I felt so beat up. And I don't know if any of you have said that. Put it in the comments. I'll respond back. But it threw me into a lifelong learning of how this person did this to me. I read every book I could possibly read on sales psychology and sales training, and landed me my very first sales job. And in that job, I was selling conference sponsorships for legal and financial conferences. So like parting banks and lawyers with their money to sponsor these events. And during that time, I had a wonderful client named Janet. I'll never forget this call. She calls me up and says, Daniel, my boss just gave me $150,000 US to spend in doing sponsorships. Can you help me figure out, because there's all these promises people are making, I don't know. I said, Janet, absolutely. But let me ask you a question. If I taught you how to evaluate any sponsorship opportunity that ever came your way, would that be valuable to me? She was like, hell's yes. I said, oh, okay, no problem. Let me help you. And then it was my revolution. It's like, I had a light bulb moment. If I was able to teach people before they ever bought from me something of value, giving value first, it would be a different way to sell. So I created a PowerPoint deck. This was before Skype. This was before any of these awesome tools. And I called people up and I said, I want to teach you over 45 minutes. I want to send you a deck over the phone and teach you how to evaluate any sponsorship opportunity. People took my call. I did the training. At the end of that, people said, well, what do you have for me? And I was able to go from 300,000 in sales the year before to 1.4 million in sales in 1 year. And that was all by just giving out value first. And so that birthed what I call the offer to serve, a way where you can actually help the people that you're trying to serve your products or your services to before they ever buy from you in a systematic way to activate gratitude. Because when people feel grateful for the help that you've given them, for the whether they can make more money, save money, or compete better in the marketplace because of the value that you gave to them, the gratitude state that they're in is an amazing moment in time where you can actually ask and have them do things that they would not normally do. And I'll tell a very quick story. One of my favorite authors, Robert Cialdini, he wrote a book called Influence. And they wanted the US government wanted to help some waitresses figure out the waitress industry, how to figure out how to generate more tips. And the way the story goes is the waitress came around and did the normal thing, brought the tip tray down and said, y'all, thanks for coming tonight for dinner. Thanks so much. Have a great day. And so then that was the baseline, right? They gave whatever the regular tip was. Next, the waitress came out with the tip tray and they put chocolates already on the tip tray. They put the tip tray. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming tonight. Y'all, be safe. Let's just hope to see you again. That gave her a 3.3% increase on her tip. Pretty good, right? Next, she came out with a basket of chocolates on her arm. Came up, went over and said, the tip tray now is empty. Puts the tip tray down and says, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for coming. Chocolate, here, have a chocolate on me. Hope to see you again soon. Drive home safely. Thanks so much. And walked away. That gave her a 14.1% increase on her sales. 14.1 just by putting some chocolates down. Now, here's the really cool one. Same thing, same idea, basket on the arm, chocolates filled in, tip tray empty, comes over, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much, puts the tip tray down, puts the chocolate on for each person, you all were so wonderful, Thanks again. Have a great day. Turns to walk away. Drops the shoulders. Oh, y'all are just so wonderful. Have an extra chocolate on me. And she gives out a chocolate to each person. That gave her a 21% increase on her tip. 21%. And so how do we bring this into our business? Unexpected acts of value optimizes the feeling of reciprocity, or that gratitude state that people are in. And they want to give. They want to give back. They want to reward back the feeling. It's this need. Offered us when I'm actually helping people in their businesses before they ever buy from me. I'm setting up this moment where they want to pay it back somehow. And some people are ready to pay it back in their business right away. Other people need a moment of being able to do something with that energy. And so either they're going to give you some things like referrals, or they're going to give you, they're going to do an action that you take that they would not normally take action towards. So let me teach you now the offer to serve methodology. What it is essentially taking a piece of value out from your actual process of how you deliver your product or your service and bringing it into the sales process. And so not to give it all away, but simply to move the needle one tick, to be able to activate that gratitude state in the other person. And so for me, the way that looks like is people actually hop on a call with me and I help them to create their offer to serve. And then I send them out into the universe. Do that I do, and checking in with them. I'm giving them an amount of time to be able to actually have an effect on their business, make money, save money, or compete better in the marketplace. And on that very first call, because often enough we're generating leads, and yes, we want to move those fast movers right away, but the people that are the thinkers, the people that are the researchers, the people that just need a different way to be able to end the goal of getting you become a client, this is to serve them. So you set up the next call. On that first call, you say, okay, I want to give you this exercise to do. I want to give you this. So I have another client of mine, they do websites. And so they came up with a framework to do a gap analysis on what's not doing, what they're not doing currently on their website. And we'd give them a list of 5 things to do. And the first one, they say, when are you going to do the first one? 1 month from now. Perfect. We're going to check in. So 15 days later, you would check in and say, hey, how's it going? It's going great. They'd come back on the call after that time period, and they'd say, okay, well, how'd it go? I was generated more leads, or I had more signups for my newsletter, whatever the action was, whatever he said he did. And then you got 3 moves that in that moment. Now this is the accountability moment when people come back to you. And so for me, the 3 things is, okay, you did the work, amazing. You got the result. I have this journey that I can take you on, or I have this product that you could purchase that'll have an end result that you want. And all you're doing is simply describing the journey, the tentpole moments on your journey that will serve them and the end result that they've already told you that they want. And you're asking them to come on the journey. And then what I do is I pivot. I say, that could serve you. It may or may not serve you now, but it can serve you. But in the meantime, I grow my business based on referrals. I've just helped you. You said I've helped you. I would love for you to find 3 other people that I could also help in this way. 3 referrals is the way I grow my business. So who are 3 people that you know? And then you describe your ideal client. So for me, I say, who do you know that said, I'm just not a salesperson? Who do you know that has said to themselves, if I'm so effing smart, why the hell haven't I figured out the sales stuff yet? Or who do you know that has said, if I just had more sales, then my business would be great? So you describe who that ideal client is, and the goal is that they're going to actually take action. So you say, who do you know of those 3 people that you can pick up the phone? And yes, this little thing here does make phone calls. You phone those people up and you say, listen, I had this crazy conversation with this crazy sales guy. He actually helped me. Now, would you take that call? Would you take his call? And amazing things will happen because you've actually helped them. They feel grateful to you and they just want to pay back. And there's people that I help that just give me amazing referrals that become clients. They're like a referral engine. It's a system for generating referrals because you've actually helped them. You've helped them. And so the last part is, let's say they didn't do the work. They went, I didn't have time. So you may say, well, that's something I could help you with, but maybe you don't want them as a client. Maybe, you don't want people who don't do the work. And so for me, I say, take 5 books and call me in the morning. I always have 5 books that I'm ready to send people. It's like, these are 5 books that were fundamental in helping me learn more sales. I think you should read them, because I feel that you should always leave people better than when you found them. People should leave any situation from you better than when you found them. So in this situation, when you're actually helping them, you need to follow that through to the end, even if it's a no. Even if it's a no, it could still be referrals. Even if it's a no, it could still be 5 books, call me in the morning. Or if it's a no for you, you're gonna do that. So that's the offer serve methodology, where you get to help the people that you want to serve in a systematic way to activate gratitude. And it's a great month for gratitude thinking, as we're moving into Thanksgiving. And in order to actually help and serve the people. So I've created the ultimate guide to selling with gratitude. It's a document that actually lays out all of this, the thinking, so you can share with your team and actually be able to dial this in for yourself. And if you still need help, you can book a call right on that page. So we're gonna share that link here as well, and you can certainly download the guide. And I'd love to hear back how you're using this in your business. I would love to just see how this is going out into the universe, because my big epic mission is to help 100,000 entrepreneurs rather, over the next 10 years sell with love, integrity, and gratitude. Well, Shauna, thanks so much for letting me share this training with folks.
My pleasure. The pleasure's all mine, Daniel. I mean, I see you do this exact methodology all the time, and I know that it's who you are, and having gotten to know you personally, I just feel so certain that people will get value from it, because I've seen myself get value from it, and I've seen others as well get value from it, tremendous value. And so I hope that people will see that as well. I know they will. And so we're excited. Daniel's actually going to share the Selling with Gratitude guide. It's linked in the post that this video is attached to. So that's a great gift. Thank you, Daniel. And Daniel's one of the sponsors of our event, and he's actually donated 1 year of training to each of our prize winners from the Interact contest that we just wrapped up, and we'll be announcing those winners today. And so we're pretty excited about that as well. So all sorts of wonderful things happening here with Generation Now and Haste and Hustle, and we are all about giving back to our community. That is actually one of the real goals of our event, was to give back to the startup community. And by providing resources and training and value and education and inspiration through our events and through a series of other initiatives that we're launching as well. So this is a great start. And I know sales, I mentioned this to Fatima Zaidi the other day on our call. She does business development for 88 Agency and is one of our speakers. And so she was talking about, how important sales are. And I know sales can make or break your business. And so we just want to make sure that everyone's getting the right training. And so if you want to reach out to Daniel, please do so. I recommend at least hopping on a call with him and just going through his Selling with Gratitude guide and connecting with him. He's amazing, and thank you, Daniel.
Oh, thank you so much.
I know I sound like such a brown noser right now, but I truly feel that way about you. I think you're just awesome, and you've just, I think because I've gotten so much value from your help, and I've seen others, so that's why I'm so excited about it.
Thank you so much, Shauna. You're pretty good yourself.
Thanks. All right. Well, that wraps up this little episode. I don't even know what these are called anymore, but this episode. So thank you everyone for joining, and yeah, reach out to Daniel, and don't forget, Daniel will be at Generation Now in February, and so go there to go to our website, www.generationnowmovement.com, to get tickets, and we will see you there. Bye-bye.